Alrighty, so now I've got a new segment called Fan Facts, the sequel, which basically means I talk about water parks. And what better way to start off with water parks is one of my favorite water parks I have ever been to, and that is Typhoon Lagoon. And this is, of course, no question why it's one of the best water parks in the world. It is one of the most famous, too, for having one of the largest waves at any wave pool. It is just fantastic. So basically, Fan Facts, the sequel, just talk about the water park. I give what they offer and what my experience was when going to the water park, and I'll give it a 5 out of 10 water splashes for how awesome it is. So here we go. So Typhoon Lagoon is, of course, a water park owned by Walt Disney World. So it is in Walt Disney World. It's owned by Disney. And let me tell you, I would rather go to this than the amusement parks. I'm one of those people where the water park is actually really fun because they have good rides in the water park. I also like that this water park has a theme. It's very rare that you have water parks that have a theme to it, and this is a good thing. It's themed to that tropical island that got bombarded by a typhoon, so it makes sense. It's got the kind of theming of you see like boats crashed into a mountain, and it makes sense why they have the large wave pool lagoon all around the entire. It literally takes up half of the park's space, which is crazy. They also feature some other stuff. They have a lazy river that goes around the entire water park, or most of it anyway. They also have a family splash water slide. It's like a raft slide, except it's very interesting. I'm not a big fan of it, and it doesn't really go well with the theming with all the dynamite around, but it's still a fun ride. They also have two tube slides, which are alright. My favorite one is the one that has kind of some bumpy edges and it looks fun. The other one is really quite boring, but it's still alright. They also have some neat speed slides, but almost every water park has them, so it's nice. But what's cool is they go into the mountain, and I think Disney is famous for their speed slides just because of Blizzard Beach, of course. I don't need to mention why, and then they also have some just normal body slides, which I personally did not get to ride because their layout sucks. I could hardly find anything, and their map is poorly designed. Disney is not good with that, I guess. They're not used to being a franchise where they're good with maps, I guess, because it took me forever to find some of the stuff, and it was really hard. I got frustrated with trying to find some of this stuff because paths are poorly marked, and the layout is just so windy. But the atmosphere is great. It's almost calm and peaceful. Except I went on a Monday, but it was during spring break of 2013, may I just say. So it's been forever since I've been to this water park. They also have the water coasters. Don't want to forget about them. But I only went on 2 of the 3. And I only went on the one bad one and the one really good one. I didn't go on the other good one. The banana one, I think it's called. The banana blaster. But I went on the coconut one and whatever the other one was. It's been forever and I don't remember half of the stuff that's there. But what's interesting, what I do like is that they also feature sea creatures, including sharks. And you get to swim with sharks. So they have, of course, the water is really cold. But they have cool fishes and sharks that don't eat the fishes for some reason because logic, but it's really nice. It makes you feel like you're at a SeaWorld park for some reason because this is what you get out of a SeaWorld water park. It's really good. Now I did have the food here and the food is okay, but I don't remember how good the food was because it was like one of those cheap ones, like maybe a burger or french fries, but it's just, you know, typical Disney food. And I went on one of those days where it wasn't open that long and the air was okay, it wasn't great. Also, I'm mainly going to talk about the wave pool because that was my greatest experience. The wave pool is fantastic. I love the 6-foot waves. Those are crazy. I wish more wave pools did that. Cedar Fair, Cedar Point, if you're listening to this, please put that at your park. I mean, this is a famous, sir. This is what reason why the GP loves going to this place, and water park fanatics, if there are water park fanatics, because it's just the waves, man. I mean, come on, shaka brah. But it's really nice. I definitely love the waves. And what's cool is they got besides the large waves, every 2 hours they'll have a half an hour cycle of just normal 4-foot diamond waves that you see at most wave pools. They're typical, your average ones, and nothing special, but I really think this park is really good. I recommend going to it if you're a water park fanatic. If you like water parks, if you're willing to spend a lot of money, because it is Disney. So I think one ticket to this water park is like $50, $60, and it's a water park. Usually most water parks are only $16, so $20, stuff like that. But this is like $50, $60. Heck, it might have been $70 or $80 just to go to this water park, because it is expensive. I mean, it's been since 2013 since I've been to this park. It's been a long time. So that is my fan facts, the sequel. What I give out of 10 soak cities for this, I guess I'm going to call it, or splash attacks. I give it about a 9 out of 10. It's not a perfect water park, maybe a 10, because here's the thing. The only good thing is the wave pool. If you exclude the wave pool, this park is just nothing. It really is. It's just a park with theming, and which is good, but you need those classic rides, and this park just does not have it. They spend a lot on their wave pool, which is fantastic, but if you're into other things, it just doesn't work out. So thank you all for watching, and as always, roller coaster fanatics, keep coasting.